I think that's what it was. Alright, your winning match is the standard Metronome match that G-Force bid on, so thank you very much, G-Force.
You're welcome.
It is a Metronome match, and as tradition goes, if you don't bet on it, you're a bot. Either that or you're a commentator.
Yeah, I think I'm allowed to do that. I'm not bidding on the match, though.
TPP Simulator says RNG bleep.
Anyways, on the blue corner, we have a Dugtrio. We have a Politoed, which cannot explode. And we have a Seviper.
And on the red team, we have an Absol, Sunflora, and Electrode, who may explode.
Metronome matched. One of the most purest forms of RNG. Get your bets in. And be blown away.
The only thing more pure than a Metronome match is a Metronome match in fog.
Oh my goodness, how would that end up?
Probably 30 minutes later.
Anything's possible.
Minute and a half left in the betting period. Get your bets in. We've got a pretty strong 2,222 bet on the red team.
By Archangel.
How can you read that?
I'm also reading the chat.
Ah. Yeah, I've got a slightly filtered version of the chat. I usually connect via IRC, which allows me to run my own custom scripts to filter out things like commands.
Ah, gotcha. Pokemon Battle Revolution with a big bet on reds. Wait a minute, I don't remember seeing that name before. $30 left to get your bids in for this unpredictable RNG YOLO-No match.
The only thing we can predict is that both Pokemon will use Metronome.
Aqua Jams with a big bet on red, Professor Nibbles on blue.
2-to-1 payout ratio, almost.
Come for the YOLO, stay for the gnome. Here we go.
I hate gnomes. Those guys owe me money.
I know, right? We are at the Magma Coliseum where it is really hot and we are in a sandstorm. It will be Dugtrio. It will be Absol. Let's get this battle started.
The trio starts off with a Metronome, and I just started up my fan because it is hot in here. The trio uses Lock On, which means its next move will not miss.
Absol will wave its hand or whatever and uses a Fire Punch. That will drop Dugtrio's health down to about 70%.
This battle is really heating up. The trio goes for another Metronome. And uses Swift, which would not have missed anyway.
That's Swifty. It is getting pretty hot in here, but the AC can barely keep up. Absol will now wave.
And Absol's stats rise from that charge. The air in the Coliseum is tense and charged.
Let's see what Dugtrio does. Oh, it's going to poison the Absol.
Absol now has 8 turns to live. Less, actually.
Indeed. Absol digs into the move pile and uses DB style.
Strategic curse there, lowering its speed while gaining physical attack and defense, taking a little bit of damage from that poison. Dugtrio going for another Metronome. Oh!
It goes Note 7! It's a double knockout! It's a huge turn of events! And it's gonna be 2-2.
Oh my god. There's actually a Metronome match earlier today where there was a double kapow.
Who would have saw that coming?
Indeed, Politoed comes out to the blue corner, Sunflora for the red corner. In terms of the number of remaining Pokemon, it is an even 50-50.
Who will become the victor?
Politoed goes for a Bubble Beam, not very effective against the Grass-type Sunflora.
Sunflora will now wave its leaves and dig up Iron Tail. Not a strong attack.
A rally of light attacks. Politoed going for another Metronome. And it uses Dragon Dance, raising its physical attack and speed.
Now Sunflora will retrieve a randomly generated move. It turned into Sucker Punch, but you can't Sucker Punch against Metronome.
Nor can you Sucker Punch on the second turn. Politoed going for a Metronome. It uses Donald Trump.
2 clubs. And Sunflora will use Gastro Acid. And now, that means Politoed can be exploded on.
And slash or Politoed itself can explode. Politoed goes for an X-Scissor that will do super effective damage against the Sunflora. And it knocks it out!
The Dragon Dance mattered. Sunflora couldn't take it. A harsh blow now leaves Electrode left for the red team.
The battle has reached its final stage. Or so we believe.
Kapow comes out for the red corner. Its hopes and dreams will rely on it.
Electrode waggles its whatever. Goes for a fake out.
Free hit.
Indeed, Politoed will flinch this turn. Despite a single Dragon Dance, Electrode is still faster in this one-on-one matchup.
It draws from the move pool and digs up Submission. A pretty decent hit.
Submit is probably the scariest button for me to press, right next to delete. Politoed goes for a ring out that'll do some serious damage against the Electrode, and it's a critical hit! Electrode down to critical health!
Electrode is in big trouble. Can it find some RNG magic?
Chat, spam your blessed RNG!
It digs up its inner Lugia, and Politoed is down into the red.
Politoed going for another Metronome. Oh, it's minimized!
That's gonna make it harder to hit.
It's been nothing but big trouble for the red corner. Will the outcome be determined in the next turn?
Watch Electrode dig up Stomp now. It is not Stomp, it's a Feather Dance. That's gonna slow it down even more. Oh no, lower its attack, not that it's gonna matter.
Politoed goes for another Metronome. And digs up Double Slap. Maybe it does matter. Let's see.
Game!
Nope, with the second hit, Electrode goes down.
And the blue corner will win a 114% payout. Nicely done, Kappa.
Congratulations, Kipo. And with that, we go back to our normal non-token matches. Just a quick reminder for anyone who's on the subreddit, currently going on with DeadInSky66 at twitch.tv/DeadInSky66. You can play in community game night.
We are back into our side game here. It is Pokemon Ash Gray. One or more tokens may be on the line. All you gotta do is type in A, B, up, down, left, right, start, select, or wait. Although why you'd want to wait, I have no idea.
It seems like the game wants us to go up. Should we?
I think so. Bree Griff added a token.
Thanks again, Bree Griff.
The tokens will be given out to Grarg and Lost Amber Foss.
Oh, I love this song. And TPP Simulator casually winking at us.
Random order.
Alright, looking at the blue team, we have Ponyta, Donphan, and Gastly.
And on the red team, we have Torterra, Skiploom, and Matchmaker Dan's Game. Another Torterra with the exact same set. And the same gender. Oh, actually, one of them has Nature Power, another one has Natural Gift.
Indeed. Also different berries and... Oh, it looks like their stat distribution is exactly the same.
D-O-G-A-R-S
D-A-N-S-G-A-M-E Dan's Game.
Just under 2 minutes left to get your bets in. This random order match, what you see won't necessarily be what you get. The lead Pokemon that you see might not be the ones that end up being sent out to start the battle.
Although there is a pretty good shot, 2 and 3, that red team leads with Torterra.
We just don't know which one.
Indeed, it could be the Nature Power set, or it could be the Natural Gift set.
But regardless of who leads out, if Ponyta leads first, it's going to be in pretty darn good shape. Although it's going to have to deal with Torterra's Earthquakes, so the battle could rage back and forth.
If Gastly ends up going up against one or both Torterra, the only move it will have to worry about is Rock Slide, and in the case of the second Torterra, Natural Gift.
Yeah, unless Nature Power turns out to not be Earthquake. 30 seconds left.
Oh my god, 2 Earthquakes. 20 seconds. This sounds so much like a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of song.
From Ace Combat 5.
Yarr!
Big bet on blue at the last... Oh, no, maybe not. Nature Power is going to end up being Rock Slide as we travel to the Stargazer Coliseum. The Natural Gift Torterra will go first. For the red team, Ponyta for the blue team.
Indeed, we are now in a multi-Torterra melee.
Makes absolute sense.
Ponyta going first, uses Flamethrower against the Torterra, brings it down to critical health.
That did quite a chunk, but Torterra's going to respond with an Earthquake of its own. Super effective, and Ponyta is down just like that.
Next out for the blue team is going to be Donphan. They've taken an intense battering, but both pointers are holding their ground. So what does Donphan have against this Torterra here?
It has Earth Power. It does just enough to bring the natural gift Torterra down.
Next in for the red team, the Nature Power Torterra.
And Nature Power will do Rock Slide. Not that it's going to do much to that Donphan.
Donphan still faster, goes for the Hyper Beam.
Hype Beam!
Does about half damage.
Torterra responds with Wood Hammer for super effective damage. It's going to hurt itself in the process. And Donphan is down to critical health.
Indeed, but it will be out of commission for the next turn due to that Hyper Beam.
And Torterra will finish off that Donphan with another Wood Hammer. Hammered into the ground.
Torterra takes another little bit of chip damage as Donphan goes down.
So now Blue's hopes and dreams will rest on Gastly. And it actually has a type advantage.
Indeed. If Gastly gets off that Shadow Ball, Torterra is down and Skiploom is next.
And Torterra is blasted by Shadow Ball. And now it's a one-on-one fight. The battle has come right down to the wire. It will be Gastly and Skiploom duking it out for the win.
There is a definite type advantage to the blue team here. Will they take advantage of it? They do not. Gastly goes for the Shadow Ball. Does about half damage to Skiploom.
And Skiploom will put Gastly to sleep.
I think a little bit of that hit me.
I think I'm starting to get a little sleepy here in the commentary booth. Skiploom will use Hidden Power Flying on the Gastly, bringing it down to under half health. The next turn will most likely decide the match.
Gastly woke up!
And that was huge because this will end the game. SpongeBob's red and the blue team will double their payout.
Congratulations to the blue team. Enjoy that 106% payout.
Yes, that was a fine finish indeed.
The current time is 12:25 a.m. UTC, 8:25 on the East Coast. I'm PeakLikeSalt.
And I'm G-Force Fly, and you are watching Twitch Plays Pokemon Battle Revolution.
We've been at this for 3 years and have shown no signs of slowing down.
Indeed. Side game input time. Pokemon Ash Gray with 2 tokens on the line, because I know Freegriff's going to donate 1.
Once again, you can input any of A, B, up, down, left, right, start, select, or wait in this input session as we move trash into Viridian Forest.
Start 9.
Just a reminder, we are in pseudo-democracy mode, which means you can send in 1 input, and only 1 input.